for YouTube as well. Happy November 2nd. Oh my gosh. New moon energy. How are you doing? It's been a rush of a time on my side. I hope y'all are handling and managing everything well. I'm here to do the first of the month forecast for November, and I hope that everybody's doing well. That's all I gotta say. Happy Saturday. Happy first Saturday of the month. Okay. Hello. All right. So I'm going to be using the Illuminated Tarot and the Moonology Oracle. And the oracles, basically what it is I go through each week. So I give the overstanding energy from the oracle per week, and then I give hopefully 2 to 3 card detail of the energy of each week that's upcoming. So we're going to be tapping into that. Also, be sure to get yourself some water, get yourself some fluids. Stay fluid. We are in Scorpio season, okay? Let's keep going with the flow of things here. I found this deck probably last month, and I was like, oh my gosh, just in time. Because this is the water season that we're in right now. And the moon and the water just go hand in hand, sort of. So let's see. We're going to pull out an oracle for the first of the month, which was yesterday, to the 8th of the month. To the 7th of the month. Let's do today to the 8th, because we already experienced yesterday, right? So that is nothing is set in stone. Okay, mutable moon. We're not in a mutable moon right now, but we will be at the end of this month. Happy November. Happy November. November's going to be a really crazy month for me, but in a good way. Next, we're going to go into the second week, which is November 9th to November 15th, and see what the oracle energy is for that week. It slid out. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Okay. So I'm going to try to see what the mutable moons are for the first week, what the fixed moons are for the second week, if there are any that reflect that time period, and I'll do more content on that. But for now, the second week is represented by the fixed moon energy. Hold your vision. Nothing is set in stone. Hold your vision. Those are the two energies that are starting us off in November. Now, from the 9th to the 15th, we are going to experience that first quarter moon on the 9th, which is going to be potentially impactful to the visions that we are holding at this time, or that we come to hold, right? So let's just keep that in mind for when the second week of this month happens. What are we looking forward to? What are we looking at? And how can we change our perceptions and our perspectives to really have energies flow in our favor? And just keep them calmed, keep them harmonized at this time, okay? So now we're going to go into the week of the 16th to the 22nd, okay? And see what the oracle energy is there. It is full moon in Sagittarius. We will have entered Sagittarius toward the end of this week, this third week, which is pretty cute. It's pretty cute, okay? But Sagittarius's full moon is actually the full moon in Gemini. So this is a very polar energy, right? It's a very polaristic energy at this time. Ooh, my cards are dropping. Let's go into the last week, which is the 23rd to the 29th. And let's see what energy is held for that week. 2 cards are coming out. Okay. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Pisces and Sagittarius share the same planet, which is really great. And then new moon in Gemini. So it is very polar. It is very mutable, this whole energy. Not all these, because it's fixed moon, but the majority of these energies are mutable, okay? So, which is adjustable, which is a time of adjusting. And for many of us, it is a major time of adjusting, okay? If you're in America, you know what I'm talking about. Things are about to take off in one way or another, right? So we're sitting at the edge of our seats, many of us, and we're sort of just like crossing our fingers, hoping for the best outcomes, right? This is a very interesting, beautiful energy. It's like, it literally is like, what is it called when something is the same, like race car? It's spelled the same way, frontwards and backwards. That's what it feels like. It feels like in the 3rd week, things will be more clear, or we'll have a chance to analyze in a way that's like substantial. Analyze our philosophies, possibly. Let's go ahead and go into the details for the first week. See what cards come out for that. Okay. Okay. We have the Sun, or the 7 of Swords, with the 8 of Spades. Not the 7 of Swords, I'm sorry, the 7 of Diamonds with the 8 of Spades reversed. Let's see if there's another message. Here. Push that back just ever so slightly. I didn't forget about you, YouTube. Hey.
Main FaceTime video.
I love you. Don will call you in a second. Oh God, never mind. I pressed answer, but I can't answer while I'm on live. Can you call my sister, please? Don's here, of course. It's a Saturday. It's not a weekday. He actually wasn't feeling too well yesterday, so he stayed home.
Dawn FaceTime video.
Oh, all right.
It's okay. It's okay. So 3 cards just jumped into my lap. I didn't read the first cards that jumped into my lap, but it's the Ace of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, and the King of Diamonds. So that may be a personal message for me. You can talk regularly. I mean, everybody knows. Hi, sis. For the second week, it's just been real silent. You hear that in the background. I love like that. Okay, so I'm going to go over each of the detailed messages that come out as we go in. Waiting for November 5th. That's what Dawn just said. As we go through this forecast, let's see the second week, which is the 9th through the 15th.
I want to know.
The 15th is a full moon, and it will be the full moon in Gemini, which is interesting. Oh no, we have the new moon in Gemini at the end. But yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
I felt pretty good about it. I think Angel does.
Excellent. They're talking about the wedding.
She could always use someone to talk to, just if there's anything that doesn't hurt,
This is an interesting live, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm like try to be quiet because they're on the phone, but then they're trying to be quiet because I'm on the phone. I mean, literally on the phone. Like, literally, this is my phone. I'm also on the computer, on my laptop. But let's see what messages come out for the second week of November. Three of Cups showed up. It may just be a time of coming together. It is Veterans Day that week. And I'm not sure how things are going to pan out November 5th, but it may be a time where people just come together, period, as soon as possible after the election. The Jack of Hearts, or the Prince of Hearts, and then I'm going to see if one more will come out for the second week of November. I haven't used these cards in a while. I love these cards. Love, love, love the Illuminated Tarot. One of the first actual sort of tarot decks that I've gotten. And I love this. I love how they combine a lot of the different cards. Like some of the suited cards are combined with the major arcana. Minor arcana are combined with the major arcana, and I love that. Love the concept, love the duality of everything. And not even all the cards, like the 8 of Spades in this deck is also the Justice card. So with that coming out in this first week, it's a little concerning. But it's not too unexpected, in my opinion. Let's go into the third week because there are no cards speaking. So that'll be the 17th to the, wait, what did I just say? Yeah, the 17th to the 16th to the 22nd. Sorry. Let's see what it is. Let's see. Danny boy. Hi. I didn't wave at you, but I see you, and thanks for popping in. Ooh, my body is like hot right now. It's been cooling off. 2 of Hearts is the first for this week. And these cards, like the ratio of these cards to the ratio of the Oracle cards is really cute because they're so big. They're so much bigger. Okay. Any other messages for, let's put this back. Any other messages for this third week of November 16th through 22nd? It says, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. We have the 9 of Diamonds, which is not so shabby. And the 7 of Spades, which is also in this deck. Like I said, they mix it up, they pair them together. The Chariot and the Major Arcana. Okay, and we're gonna go into the last week, which is the 23rd to the 29th. The cards are dropping. It's kind of, because they're so big, they're kind of like clumsy. They're clumsier to handle. Super small and super big are clumsy to handle for me. Clumsy. Congratulations to my sister, Charmaine, and their new household, and loving household. Congratulations. New life. Okay. So we have the 2 of Clubs reversed, Two of Wands reversed as the first card for the last week. It's also the Lovers. So let's see about that. Don't get too upset with me the last week of this month. I know you're going to be going through a lot, my love. And then sad is probably going to kick it, and I always bring it up because it's so real, as unfortunate as it is. Okay. Six of Cups next. Let's see if there are any other cards that are going to come out for this last week of November. The King of Cups. Perfect. Hi, baby girl. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show y'all this bundle of absolute fluff. I'll just say that. Instead of what I was going to say, which was sweet, just entailed curse words. So for the first week, we have the Oracle. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. This is sort of the phase we're going into, the first quarter of the moon. First quarter is going to be actually the beginning of the next week, on the 9th. So maybe this is something to look forward to, an energy to carry and hold on until then. Nothing is yet set in stone, okay? And that is clarified by the Sun, the Justice card reversed, and the Four of Cups. So this is beautiful energy. We may be receiving some news, some enlightenment regarding a certain situation that's sort of been frustrating to solve and to configure. And there may have been some going behind of backs, stabbing of backs and things like that. Some sharpness that was shared or delivered or received. You can't receive if it's not delivered, so it all goes together. But and that is depicted by the Sun coming out, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Diamonds. I'm sorry, I said that. The Seven of Diamonds, which is also the Sun in this deck, and the Eight of Spades, which I already brought up. The last card is the Four of Hearts, or the Four of Cups. I'm not showing you guys, I don't think, as much. The Four of Cups, okay, which is just telling me that there's something coming in that's unexpected. There's an unexpected energy that is looming, maybe. There's something that, like, an idea, something that supports the things that we love and the things that we're focused on that we're not expecting to show up, or we're not expecting to be gifted to us. Seven of Diamonds is also sort of looking back on things and seeing where the pieces don't fit, seeing how they can better fit, and using that information to sort of go forward and make better choices, more aligned choices, more insightful decisions, okay? So that ultimately pertains to what happens with this Four of Cups. We may be directed in a certain way that we don't mean to be, and that is all in all in a way that is supporting of our passions and our focuses, okay? For the second week, we have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon, okay? Very foily, very holographic type of card. This deck, type of deck, I guess. This is really telling me that, the first week, by the way, it looks like a rush. It looks like a rush. It looks like waves rushing to the shore, crashing to the shore, right? Which is also a expression I recently used. So that's really cool. But for the second week, we have hold your vision, right? So what I love about this card is like the moon is always there, but when we see the moon, it usually moves at a pace where, of course, it's veiled before we can actually behold it, right? And I think that with these mountains in this photo, also it reflects us reaching a certain pinnacle, where we're able to better receive and actualize and witness these things happening, right? So the detailed message is the Six of Swords and, the Six of Spades and the Jack of Hearts. So I think that really, with these two energies coming out, let me go ahead and show them. These two energies coming out, that it's sort of cutting off those things that aren't supplying us the fulfillment and the support and the kindness that we need to get us to the places that we're destined, almost fated to be in, that align with our purposes. Okay, look at that big full moon. And then the next week is the full moon in Sagittarius. It's highlighted by the full moon in Sagittarius, okay? It's great energy because Six of Swords is about moving into calmer water, more peaceful existence, right? But with the assistance of a guide. And though there's no guide in this card art, it is implied. And there's also, what is with her is a bag that's tied up. So I feel like that is almost, because it is a swords card, taking the knowledge you have with you into your continued expenditures at this time, and in the future, right? And embracing them with love and finding others who reflect you and who embrace that energy and hanging out with them. Also, just getting into things with them, potentially new partnerships, potentially unexpected partnerships. Again, this Four of Hearts, unexpectations, is really highlighted with it, okay? And so we're going to go into the third week, which is the 16th through the 22nd. And it says, look at the bigger picture, full moon Sagittarius. Okay? This blood moon, this beautiful amber color. I love it. That is the full moon, that represents the full moon in Sagittarius. Like I said, full moon in Sagittarius happens during Gemini season. So whatever is began, whatever is encouraged, or whatever we're encouraged to begin at this time or to continue doing at this time, I think there's really going to be a reflection of that, of the efforts we put forth during Gemini season in a big way. There may be little reflections along the way and little ripples along the way of the force of our decisions and the force of our focuses. But it's really probably going to be during Gemini season. The first clarification card is the Two of Cups, right? So I said finding that flow between possibly another person, another company, maybe a mentor, maybe if you're looking for a relationship, it might be that. There is going to be an opportunity to establish this flow and to embrace it at this time. It's not quite Thanksgiving time at that in this week, but we are building up to it, and we are building up to that time of things and that ceremony of things and coming together with friends, with family, and as a highlight of like holiday season. So this may be a lot of that as well. What's interesting to me is that in this Two of Hearts, there's only one person. So it may be a greater understanding of self and what our own passions are, so that we can float easier in pursuing passions, or in allowing passions to surface. Next is the Nine of Diamonds or Pentacles, okay? I love this little swirl, like this little portal. Yesterday was the 111 portal. I feel like the 22nd could also be a portal, because 22 is a multiple of 11, and we're in the 11th month, right? So this feels like really compartmentalization. That's what it feels like. Nine of Pentacles is usually a maiden in a garden, and her pentacles are all around her. Her 9 pentacles are all around her. She has her companion, a bird friend, and she is content. So this may be coming to a state of understanding and content within ourselves, so that when it comes to looking out at the world, we are also able to establish a sense of balance and a sense of self. And not only that, but fortify and focus on the things that keep that sense strong. With the support around us, with the support around us and the natural world, there's a lot about the natural world lately and embracing it. I don't think even lately, I think it may have been for a while now, because I think that there's such a big move to come away from that. But embracing this sort of compartmentalization of life, in order to focus on ourselves and our passions, right? I think it's going to take us forward with this Chariot. I think this is also reflecting a greater sense of balance and stability with this house in the back. That is the goal, you know. I feel like this house, it starts with foundations, and then it has the framework. And if we're talking about our passions, that's how we should be looking at it. And not only that, but there's like a field of crops back here. So it's like we have that main passion, that is this house, the foundation, and the bones and the structure. But then we also have the enrichment. That is like that nine of, that is the feeling of what is like this 9 of Pentacles or this 9 of Diamonds, right? And I think that it's going to be greatly brought on by establishing a sense of balance. And how do we establish a sense of balance? Compartmentalizing. Thank you. It'll help. I am a big proponenter of compartmentalizing and balancing, and not overdoing things too much when it's not necessary, okay? There's always a way to do things. There's always multiple ways to do things, pretty much. I feel like a lot of the time our understanding and our perception is feels a little limited, because that's the way things are designed in this world. That is unnatural, to have us feeling that way, right? So, but that's just me. If you agree, go ahead, like this video, share it, okay? Leave a comment, right? Um, yeah, so that is the third week of November, which is the 23rd, which is the 16th through the 22nd. Now we're going to go into the 23rd through the 29th, which is basically the end of the month. I'll pick up on the 30th, hopefully next time. I hope I picked up on the right day this time. Yeah, let's get it. So this last week, we have two oracles that came out. First, communication is key, okay? With that beautiful, beautiful blue color. Blue is, of course, the color of the throat chakra. So, definitely wearing blue, putting yourself in blue rooms, meditating with the color blue, blue stones, things like that. Just really tapping into that energy may be really nice at this time. Not to mention, it's the new moon in Gemini. And Gemini is a lot about cognition. There's a lot of spades cards on the table as well. All cognitive cards. So we are having this expansion of thought, this initiation of thought that we're expanding on, which is lovely. And it may be rough to, it may be uncomfortable to put ourselves in the place of actually understanding what is the best way to go about things at this time, okay? So we're going to need to meditate and contemplate, which is the other oracle card that came out. It is the new moon in Pisces. Both of the cards, final cards that came out, are new moons. So it's leading me to believe that we do have these new, fresh ideas, these fresh emotions about particular things, maybe philosophies, insights, and things of that nature, okay, going on during this last week. For the details, we have the Two of Clubs. It looks reversed to me. So the Two of Wands, or the Two of Fire, however you want to say it, it's the Two of Wands and the Lovers. Okay? So I think that maybe it's a time of not only thinking about what's going to make us happiest and things like that, but like I said, it may be difficult because we may have to cut out some of the things that we love to do. I know I will. I will be in the bed recovering, and I won't be able to do readings. That's crazy that came out. But just saying. Next we have the Six of Hearts. And this is beautiful energy. Six of Hearts, Six of Cups. So it's essentially offering love at this time, accepting love at this time, aligning with love, okay? And in ways that, may be uncomfortable, but really are going to substantially, potentially, put us in places that help us to better embrace love and its multiple aspects in our lives, right? So, this is also a time of, this can also be a period of exponential growth, or an area to begin to grow exponentially, which is lovely. I keep saying but let's go into this last card. It is the King of Hearts. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups is very, very focused. And he is the captain. He knows he's the captain. He knows he has the hand, the final say, the direction. He's confident in his sense of direction. Okay. So whatever choices we find ourselves facing this month, that we have to face, that we actually have to deal with, and not just cope from or cope with, those are the things that we sort of want to lean into. And we're going to find support, and we're going to find that these harsh times are going to get us to even greater opportunities to expand and embrace love for the things that we focus on and the things that we desire. I feel like this whole month is going to be full of enlightenment and direction. It's going to give us more of a sense of what to do next, or what we can do next, or where we can go next, or if we should go next, or where we should next go, if that makes sense, okay? And doing so with a sense of understanding, with a sense of confidence, with a sense of love, okay? So that is the reading for this November first of the month forecast on the 2nd. It is the first week though, so I don't feel so bad. It has been a rush these past 48 hours. So thank you for watching if you did watch, and I will catch you during the potentially during the full moon reading. The full moon again is on the 16th, and it will be the full moon in Gemini. So yeah, get your brains going, get your brains working. They're going to be doing it anyway, just maybe get ahead of it. All right. Thank you so much again. Remember to be light, be love, stay light, and that you got this. And I look forward to reading again soon. Bye.